Hello everyone, my name is Mohit and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing great. This is challenge number 12 of Solving SQL Challenges playlist, and in this video we will solve all the possible problems and questions starting from basic to advanced question related to joins, in which we will cover output for inner, left, right, full outer join and cross joins, and number of records, and also we will see impact of null and duplicates value, because the input table which I have considered here has duplicate as well as null value. Okay, so we are going to see all the possible cases and all the possible questions which are mentioned here. Okay, so I request you to just dedicate 10 to 15 minutes of your time to this video, and trust me, whenever you are asked any question related to joins, you will feel very comfortable, and that will be a green flag. You will definitely know the answer of that question. So just watch this video till then to make yourself very comfortable and very confident in this topic. Okay, so let us start our discussion without wasting any further time. Okay, so here I have created 5 sheets. First is for inner join, second is for left, third is for right join, fourth is for full join, and the fifth is for cross join. So first we will understand inner join. It may take 1 or 2 minutes extra with respect to other joins, but once you have understood the concept of inner join, it won't take much time to understand the concept for other joins. Okay, so I request you to please focus on inner join concept and just follow the steps which I'm stating here. Don't see the whole sheet at a time, you will get confused. Just follow my words and try to connect the dots. Okay, so here we have two tables, customers and orders, and we want to perform inner join, right? So first let us understand the syntax. Okay, I'll write select everything from first table is customers. Now I'll give a name to this table as C10. Since I want to perform inner join, so I'll write inner join. Another table is orders. I'll give it a name as O. Now, on which key we have to perform joins? So if you see this slide, we have highlighted this column. So we are performing join on customer ID. So I'll write on C dot customer underscore ID equals O dot customer ID. Okay. So this is the syntax, right? Select star from customer, that is first table, inner join, second table, and on which key we have to perform join. For that we have written on condition. Okay. So before running this one, let me first select data from these two tables. Select star from customers, then I'll replace customers with orders. Let me put these two lines here. Now let me select it. Okay. So these two are same data, what we have observed in our slide. So we are performing join on these two columns. Okay. And also we have duplicates as well as null value. Correct? Duplicates, null value. Duplicates for one as well. So in total, if we say this data has duplicates as well as null value. Okay. Now we only want these two columns plus these two columns, which means all columns from customer table and these two columns from orders table. Okay. So I'll write C dot customer ID, C dot customer name, and we want these two columns from orders table, right? So order table name is O dot order ID, O dot customer ID. So we want these four columns, out of which these two are from customers table, these two are from orders table. Okay. So this is the syntax to write inner join. Now let us understand how it works. Okay. Now, as we already know that we are performing joins on these two columns. So we have highlighted this. Now let us understand the working behind it. Okay. So to understand this one, let us take this value. Customer ID value equals 1 from customer table. When you perform inner join on this column, okay, so this value, which is first value of customer table, it will go and check values in this column of orders table. Okay, it will check first row and say, yes, I got myself, correct? Value matches, right? Now, as soon as value matches, it will get all the values from the columns which are required. So we need this column, this column, this column, and this column in output. Okay. So for this first matching record, it will get values from all the required columns and it will put same in output. Okay. So this first row is from this matching record. Now, as a next step, it will go to second row. So 1 is not equals to, so value not matched. Now it will go to next row and it will find its next matching at this particular row, correct? So again for this row, it will get all the records from the other columns, that is this one, okay? And it will create another row in output here, okay? So for this particular value, we have got two rows in output, correct? So in this table, for customer ID value 1, we have one row, and in orders table, for customer ID equals value 1, we have two rows. So number of row in output for customer ID 1 will be 1 into 2, that is 2 rows. Okay. So this is a sample output and this is total output. So same thing we are observing here. For customer ID 1, we have 2 rows. Okay. Now this row has completed its job. It went and checked all values from customer ID of orders table, and wherever there was match, it created row in output. Correct. Now it's time for second row of customer table. So again, same thing will happen. This value, that is customer ID equals 2, this will go and check whether I am present in this column of orders table or not. And wherever there is a match, similarly, it will create value for these four columns as an output. Okay. So for this value, it will find its matching at this row, and this row. Okay. So for every matching, it will create a row in output. So you can observe here in output table, this is for first matching, this is for second matching record, and this is for third matching record. So how you can confirm this? You can check the order ID value. For first matching record, order ID value is 102. So this is 102. For this second matching record, order ID value is 103. So we are getting 103. And for this third matching record, order ID value is 109. So here it is 109. Okay. Okay. So again, this row has completed its job. Now it's time for this third row. So again, value is 2. It will go and check every value of customer ID. So it will find its matching at this place, and this place. Okay. So ideally, these three rows will be same. So how many number of records will be there for customer ID? 2. So same formula we can apply. There are two values in customers table and 3 in orders table. So 2 into 3, that is 6. So same we have mentioned here. So for customer ID 1, we got 2 rows. For customer ID 2, we got 6 rows. Okay. So again, this row has completed its job. Now it will move to next row. And by same logic, it will find its matching value at this point, and it will calculate output row like this. And for next row, which is for customer ID 4, it will find its matching here, and the corresponding output row will be generated like this. Okay. So till here, every value has got its matching in orders table. Now, since this row has completed its job, it will move to next row. And for next row, customer ID value is 6. So it will go and find its value, but unfortunately, it will not find its matching record in this column of orders table. Okay. Since it has not found its matching record, so we can say that for customer ID 6, row count is 0. In this table, we have one record, but in this table, we have 0 records. So 1 into 0 equals 0. Okay. That's why we will not see any record with customer ID value as 6 in output table. We don't have any record with customer ID value as 6. Okay. Now, once it has completed its job and it has not find its value, it will move to next one. Now, this point is very confusing as well as very important to understand. One can say that this value will go and find its matching record in orders table, and it has got its matching. So it should come in output of inner join. But answer is no. Why? I'll tell you. Value wise, you can say 1 equals 1, but in SQL, you cannot say null equals null. Okay. 1 equals 1, it's fine. 2 equals 2, it's fine. But you cannot say value wise null equals null. Okay. So two null cannot be same, and we cannot consider this as a matching record. So always keep in mind that two null cannot create a matching record in case of joins. This is a very important point. Okay. So it will not create any matching record for these values. This null is different and this null is different. So in total, if we see, we have got matching record in case of inner join for these values, correct? And this is the summary of number of rows what we have got in output for each customer ID. So total record if you add, it will come as 10. Okay. Now one more point and very important point. Just keep one point in mind that these two records are extra records. Why? Because for these two records, we did not find any matching record in orders table. Okay. So these two records are extra record for left table, which is customers table. And why am I telling left table? Because with reference to this keyword, this is left and this is right table. Okay. So we will always refer this keyword. In case of inner join, it is inner join. In case of left join, we will write left join. Okay. So with reference to this keyword, we can say that this is left table, this is right table. So these two records are extra record of left table, which is customers table. So why am I repeating this line again and again? For that, let me switch to left join. Now focus on this line. Left join is nothing but combination of inner join result and remaining rows from left table. Why we have used this word left? Because it is left join. In case of right join, we will use right table. Okay. So inner join result that we have understood. So this result we have got for inner join. And what is the second part? Remaining rows from left table. So that's why I was repeating the line that these two records are extra record for left table because it has not find its matching in orders table. It has not participated in inner join. These two records, right? So these two records are extra record or remaining record of left table. And that's what we have highlighted in green color. So this record will come from inner join plus these two records, which are extra records from left table, will get here. And since there is no matching record in orders table, so for columns related to orders table, value will come as null. Okay. So there is only one change that for customer ID 1, 2, 3, and 4, it is same as inner join. In case of inner join, for customer ID 6, we were getting 0 row because there was no matching. But in case of left join, for customer ID 6 and null, we will get 1 row each. So this is the additional thing what we are getting in output in case of left join. Okay. This we were getting from inner join also, right? Plus these two records we got from left table. which is highlighted in green color. So total row count in case of left join would be 10 from inner join and 2 extra from remaining rows of left table. Okay. Same goes for right join. So just focus on this line. The right join is nothing but combination of inner join result plus remaining row from right table. Okay. So since it is a right join, so we have used right table. Now, how we will check what are the remaining records or remaining rows from right table? For that, we will start checking the value from right table itself. So this one is present here. Yes. Customer ID 2, it is present here. Again 2, we have got matching. 3, we have got matching. 4, we have got matching. Null cannot be equal to null, so it will come as extra record here. 5, no matching found in customers table. So we have got another row here corresponding to 5. Okay. Again 1, we have matching row. Again 2, we have matching row. Okay. So to get remaining rows from right table, we can start matching the records from right table itself. And when any record is not found in customers table, we can consider that as remaining row, which basically did not take part in inner join from right table. Okay. So we can apply same formula. Number of rows with customer ID 1 is 2 and here it is 1. So 2 into 1, 2. And same we can apply for other values. Okay. So this was common record from inner join plus one record we have got from this value customer ID equals 5 from orders table, which was not present here. So we have got this row as an output corresponding to customer ID 5 and same for null. Okay. So this null value we are getting here in output. And since we don't have any matching, so for columns related to customers table, we'll get null. Okay. So this we are getting from inner join, and this null and 5 did not find its matching record in left table. So we are getting another 2 row. Okay. So total row is 12. So inner plus the remaining rows from right table. And by what remaining means which did not take part in inner join. Okay. Now, if you have understood inner, left and right concept, it is very easy to understand full join. Full join is nothing but inner join plus remaining of left plus remaining of right. Okay, so that will behave as full join. So inner join we have already understood. These records will get for inner join. Now for remaining rows of left table, we'll go and check remaining values from left table, which is customers table. Okay, and that we have already understood in left join. So this 6 and null is remaining value from left table, and that is what we have shown here in output. And corresponding to that, we can get this row in output. And for remaining rows from right table, we'll start checking value from right table and we will find that for this value and this value, there is no matching in left table. And that we have already understood from right one, correct? So corresponding to these two customer ID, we'll get these values in output table. Okay. So these two rows are coming from remaining rows from left table. These two rows are coming from remaining rows of right table. Okay. So this is same thing. These four are same what we got in inner join. This 6 and 1 null value we are getting from left table, and this 5 and 1 null value we are getting from right table. So the total count will come as 14 in case of full outer join. Okay. Now cross join. Cross join is basically very simple. Consider this first row of customers table and map this first row with every row of second table. So this one green line will map to every green line of second table. In simple terms, for this one row, you will get 5 rows in output. Similarly, for this one row, you will get another 5 row. For this one row, you will get another 5 row. And for this one row, you will get another 5 row. So total row would be 4 into 5, which is 20 in case of cross join. And cross join happens row by row. Okay, it don't need any column on which it has to join. So it will just map this first row with all the row of second table, second row with all the row of second table. Okay, so total row count we have mentioned here is 4 into 5, 4 from this table, 5 from this table. So it will become 20. Okay, and that's what we are getting in output here. Okay, so this 5 is for first row of customers table. These 5 rows are for second row of customer table. Next 5 row are for third row of customer table. And last 5 rows is for fourth row of customer table. Okay. Now let us quickly check output for these types of joins in SQL Server. Basically, we are going to get the exact output, but just to verify. Okay. Okay. So in case of inner join, number of record will come as 10. Okay. Let me run it. We got 10 rows. I'll provide DDL and DML script so that you can verify it from your end also. Okay. In case of left join, we will get 12 rows. Let us verify. So in case of inner, I'll write left. Let me run it. We got 12 rows. Okay. And the output would be same what we have discussed. You can verify it from your end. Now in case of right join, again we will get 12 rows. So for right join, I'll write right join. Again we got 12 rows. And in case of full join, we'll get 14. Let us verify this. Full. See, we are getting 14 rows. Now in case of cross join, we'll get 20 rows. And for demo purpose, I have created customers underscore demo and orders underscore demo table. Okay, so let me copy this one. And since we don't need on condition in case of cross join, so we'll remove this line. In place of full, I'll write cross and I'll write underscore demo. I'll replace customers table with underscore demo. Okay, now I will run it. See, we got 4 into 5, which is 20 records. So these outputs will exactly match with our output, what we have discussed. Okay, so you can verify it. Now, one last point which I want to discuss, very small point, but very important. We used inner join, right? Then in case of left join, we use left join, correct? But if somebody says, I want output for left outer join, so will the result change or will the concept change? So first question is left join and left outer join are different? Answer is no, they are exactly same. This left join is nothing but left outer join only. Okay, so you can use left outer join in place of left join. You will run it and you can get exactly same of what you have got from left join. Same thing you can verify for right join. Right join and right outer join are exactly same. Similarly, full join and full outer join are exactly same. Okay, this was a point which I wanted to discuss. This is a very small point, but during interview, it may create confusion. Okay, now let me switch back to slide. Okay, so this was long video, but if you have watched this video from starting, then I'm sure that you will never get confused and you can answer any question related to joins. Okay. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this content, then please don't forget to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. And please make sure to hit the bell icon to receive the notifications about the new video updates. We'll meet in our next video with a new challenge. So please stay tuned. Till then, take care. and goodbye.